up, you guys? It's PokeGirl7 here, and if you're anything like me, you have way too many Pokemon in your inventory in Pokemon Go. So today I'm going to teach you some of the ways that you can search your inventory to find very specific Pokemon. So what we're talking about are keyword search terms. Now some of these terms you've probably heard of in the past, and some of them you've probably never heard of because some of them don't really get talked about very much. So I've always noticed in videos whenever I use these search terms, a lot of people ask me how many other ones there are out there, and I just now realized I should probably make an entire video showing them all just in case you weren't aware of them, because this is definitely going to make your Pokemon Go life easier. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first term that we're going to show is one that you guys probably knew about already. This one is going to be hatched. So you just go to the search bar and type in hatched, and it'll show you all the Pokemon that you have hatched from eggs that are currently in your inventory. Now, as you can see, I have a ton. Don't really have to show you guys that, but that one's pretty self-explanatory. Next up, we have another pretty simple one. It is shiny. You can search and see all your shiny Pokemon. Don't really need much of an explanation for that. This next one is actually really interesting. So if you want to know the age of your Pokemon, you can type in age and then the amount of days that you want to look for. Like, let's say I want to see all the Pokemon I caught 99 days ago that are still in my inventory. So let's do age 99. Apparently I caught a Thundurus 99 days ago. So you can actually do age 0 and see which Pokemon you've caught today, or at least I think it's like within the last 24 hours or something. So I only have one in my inventory right now. I'm usually the type of person to transfer a lot of stuff. So let's see, let's do age 72. There we have it, 72 days ago. Wait, really? Did I hatch this that long ago? That is so weird. Anyways, I think this filter is really cool. I guess it works for as many days as the game has been out. The next search term is going to be item. So this will show you every Pokemon in your inventory that can currently evolve with an evolution item. Now I'm pretty sure you do have to have the evolution item ready to go for it to show up in this list. But as you can see, I have plenty of things that are able to be evolved right now with all the different items. So I always thought this one was really helpful for, like, sometimes you get a field research task or a special research task that tells you to evolve a Pokemon using an item. This is a very helpful filter for that one. Next up, you can search Pokemon by their CP. So if you want to find Pokemon that are 1500 CP, you would type in CP 1500 and it'll show all the ones you have. Apparently I only have 2 myself, one of them being this brand new Galarian Farfetch'd. This search will work for any CP value that you have in your inventory. This next feature is really cool, especially if you travel a lot. So first you want to type in distance, and then you want to type in a number of kilometers. So if I want to find out how many Pokemon I've caught within a 1,000 kilometer radius of myself in the location I'm in currently, I would do distance 1,000. So these are all the Pokemon I've caught within 1,000 kilometers of where I live, which is pretty much almost everything I have. But let's say you wanted to see all the Pokemon you caught at least 2,000 kilometers away from where you currently are. You're going to do distance 2,000 and then a minus sign, and it's going to show me all the Pokemon that I've either hatched from other people that send me eggs through gifts, or it's going to show me things I caught when I was traveling, like this Party Hat Gengar. I got this in Santa Monica, California, which is really cool. So you can use this for any distance of kilometers, depending on how far you traveled, just to kind of filter through all your travel catches. So I really love this feature. Now, like I said, it does show the Pokemon that you've hatched from faraway locations, but overall, it's a pretty fun way to see all the Pokemon you have that are from very far away from home. This next search term helps you find all the Pokemon within one evolutionary family. So by example, let's say I want to find Gengar and all of the Pokemon that are in Gengar's evolutionary family. I'm going to type in the plus sign and then the Pokemon's name. So plus sign Gengar gave me Ghastly, Haunter, and of course Gengar in my inventory. Let's think of another one. Let's do plus Pikachu. It'll show me all of my Pikachu, all of my Raichu, and there should be some Pichus. Yep, it'll show Pichu as well. So that's just a fun way to see all the evolutionary Pokemon in each family. The next one is very simple. It's to find Pokemon of a certain HP. So let's say I wanted to find Pokemon with an HP of 150. I would just type in HP 150. That one's pretty simple to figure out. If you ever want to find all the Pokemon with a certain move in your inventory, you're going to do the @ sign and then the name of the move. So let's say I'm looking for Pokemon with the move Shadow Ball. I'm going to do @ sign and then Shadow Ball. I don't know if you have to put a space or not. I didn't and it worked. Let's see what happens when you don't put a space. Yeah, you must put a space between the words if it's a 2-word name. But these are all of my Shadow Ball Pokemon, so it does work. Now, if you want to get very specific and you want to see which move these Pokemon have in order, like some Pokemon have 3 moves now, for example. I'm going to go ahead and show you my Gengar. As you can see here, this Gengar has Lick, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast. Lick is the number 1 move, Shadow Ball is the number 2 move, and Focus Blast is the number 3 move. Let's say I wanted to find all the Pokemon in my inventory that had Focus Blast as their 3rd move. I would go ahead and type in @3 and then Focus Blast. And apparently this Gengar is the only thing that has Focus Blast as its 3rd move, but that's how you do that. And let's say you wanted to find all the Pokemon that have Earthquake as their 2nd move. You would do @2 and then Earthquake. And it'll show you all the Pokemon with Earthquake as the 2nd move. Now let's say you wanted to find Pokemon that have Charm as their 1st move. You would do @1 and then Charm. Oops, misspelled that. There we go. And then it's going to show all your Pokemon with Charm as the 1st move. So I hope this makes sense. This is kind of helpful to filter through all your Pokemon for PvP. If you're going to be using them for battling a lot, it's a great way to filter through those moves. So did you know you can search Pokemon by their Pokedex number? I actually did not know this until I researched for this video. So let's say you want to find Pokemon number 420. You're going to find the Pokemon that is number 420 in the Pokedex. So that is apparently Cherubi. This works for all the different Pokedex numbers that we have in the game so far, and I'm sure it will work in the future when more Pokemon get added. Let's do 69. Okay, I don't have Pokemon number 69 in my inventory right now for some reason. Let's do 23. We got an Ekans. So I think this is really fun, and if you want to play like a little game and just see if you can guess the Pokedex numbers for certain Pokemon, that's kind of a little mini game you could do. The next one is very simple. If you didn't know, you can actually search Pokemon by type. So if I'm going to look for some ghost types, it'll show all my ghost types and so on and so forth. You can actually search Pokemon by their region. So let's say I want to find only Pokemon from the Hoenn region. I'm going to type in Hoenn, and there we have all my Gen 3 Pokemon. And then we're also going to type in Johto for Gen 2. That works too. Let's say we want to do Unova. There they are. The next filter is going to show you how you can filter through your buddy Pokemon. So what you're going to do is type in buddy and then the ranking for the buddy that you want to use. So let's say you're wanting to find a level 0 buddy, which means you have no friendship level with this buddy Pokemon whatsoever. Like, they're not even really your buddy yet, which is basically almost all of my Pokemon. I don't use the buddy adventure feature very much. The buddy level ranking goes all the way up to level 5, which is best buddy. So I actually don't have a single best buddy. Like I said, I never use this feature, but if I did have one, it would show up on the level 5. Let's type in buddy 1. I do have some level 1 buddies. That's very easy to get. Pretty much anything I've ever walked and taken some pictures of, it gives me that. Let's see if I have a level 2. I have some level 2 buddies as well. I'm pretty sure that means great buddies. I don't think I have a level 3. I don't. Okay. I don't have 3, 4, or 5, but you should try it if you use this feature a lot so you can filter through your buddies properly. Next up is the evolution search. So you're going to type in evolve, and it'll show all the Pokemon that you currently have that have all the appropriate candies and or evolution items to evolve. So that one's pretty simple. I have tons of things I could evolve right now. We also have a feature called Evolve New, and this will actually show you all the Pokemon that can be evolved in order to give you a new Pokedex entry. For example, I have this Darumaka, but I don't have its evolution in the Pokedex, so if I evolved it right now, it would go into the Dex. Same thing goes for the Galarian Meowth, and apparently a lot of things. I am way more behind on the Pokedex than I thought, but this is a search term I just now learned about, and I'm really happy this is in the game because it's making me realize I got some work to do. Next up is the IV appraisal filter. So as you may or may not know, all Pokemon within Pokemon Go are ranked by stars. So if they have 0 stars, that means they don't really have the best IVs. If they have 1 star, they're getting there. 2 stars is better. 3 stars is really good, and 4 stars is 100% IVs, which is the best of the best. So I hope that makes sense. You can actually search your Pokemon depending on their IVs. So let's say you want to find all your Pokemon that have 0 stars. You're going to type in 0 star, and all your Pokemon of that ranking will show up. You can do 1 star, and all those Pokemon, of course, will have a 1-star appraisal, just like this. And we're going to go ahead and skip to 4 star, which is all the 100% IV Pokemon. Look at that. It'll show all of my beautiful hundos, and one of them is this adorable Party Hat Gengar. This is like a subtle flex, I'm sorry. But yes, this is a 4-star Gengar. It has 3 stars right here, but if the whole entire appraisal turns red and all of the attack, defense, and HP are filled up entirely with a red bar, that means it's 100% and 4 stars. So this filter is awesome. You may have some 100% IV Pokemon that you didn't even know about before. The next term is Trade Evolve. So this is going to show you all the Pokemon that can be evolved by trading. So as you can see, I have a lot here that are eligible for this. This is kind of a newer feature in the game. It's been out for a few months now. Trade evolutions help you out a lot because, for example, I would need 200 Roggenrola candies to evolve this Boldore into a Gigalith, but if I traded it, I wouldn't have to worry about that at all. So take advantage of this filter if you're ever with your friends and you need some new Pokedex entries. Next up, we're going to do the Weather Boost filter. So you're going to type in @weather, and it'll show you all the Pokemon that are boosted by the current weather condition that you have in the game at the moment. For example, Audino is showing up right now with the Weather Boost filter, and that's because it has a Fairy type move, which, as you can see down there, it does say weather bonus. Fairy type is boosted right now for me because I have cloudy weather, and that always boosts Fairy, fighting, and poison. So that filter is going to show all the Pokemon with Fairy, fighting, and poison moves right now, and if the weather changed to something else, it would show the appropriate Pokemon. So this is helpful for battling. And now we're going to search Pokemon by the year, so you can find out which Pokemon you caught during which year. So let's say I wanted to do year 2017. Oh, I messed up completely. Year 2017, there we have it. All of my Pokemon from 2017. I wish I had more from 2016. It's looking like these are all of my oldest Pokemon, and there's a lot. I think I don't have anything from 2016. Oh, I do. I have some that have been traded to me. I've traded all of mine away to try to get lucky Pokemon. I do have some from 2016. You can do year 2018, 2019, and 2020, and it'll be like this for every year that comes in the future. Next up, we have eggs only. So this is going to show Pokemon that can only be hatched from eggs. They don't spawn in the wild, and you can't get them any other way. So this is basically baby Pokemon. It used to be a Alolan Pokemon, and they kind of changed that. You can get them in other ways most of the time now. So this is mostly for baby Pokemon right now, but in the future, there might be more Pokemon that are only in eggs. This next search is very cut and dry, very simple. If you're wanting to look for your lucky Pokemon, just type in lucky. Same thing goes for legendary, very simple. We also have the mythical search. Same thing goes for purified Pokemon. And of course, we cannot forget the shadow Pokemon. I really like this next term. I feel like I haven't really heard about this one much, but it's a very simple one. If you type in costume, it'll show you all your Pokemon that have costumes on, such as the hat Pokemon, the Halloween Pokemon with the cute costumes, all of that stuff. As you can see, we have the Safari Hat Pikachu here. We have Party Hat Nidorino, Armored Mewtwo, Party Hat Squirtle, all of those. Anything that's ever had like an out of normal outfit on it will show up on this filter. Next up, you can look up for your traded Pokemon. Just simply type in traded, and you can see all the Pokemon that came from your amazing friends. Okay, so that's all of the search terms that are currently available in Pokemon Go, but did you know that you can actually combine searches? So let's say I wanted to find all shiny Pokemon from eggs, like shiny Pokemon that are eggs only. You're going to type in the first search term and then put the and sign there, and then the next search term, so eggs only. So those are all of my shiny eggs only Pokemon, which kind of makes makes me feel like they're a little bit exclusive, which is cool. Now let's say I wanted to do lucky Pokemon and then shiny Pokemon. I have 3 lucky shiny Pokemon. All you do is basically combine the searches with the and sign in the middle. It's very simple. You can kind of get creative and search for very specific Pokemon, and that's pretty much it. So that's all for the sort of secret search terms you don't really know about. This is actually on the Pokemon Go website, so it is like public knowledge, but it seems like it's not really talked about a lot, and people always ask me what terms I use and how many there are. So I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope it can help you go through your inventory a little bit better. Make sure that you are going through your inventory and transferring Pokemon that aren't really of any use to you or aren't really rare, because sometimes our inventories can get really stacked up for no reason and we don't have room to catch any Pokemon. I'm very guilty for this. Right now, as we speak, I have 2747 out of 2750, so I literally have 3 spots left for Pokemon right now, so that's a little bit embarrassing. So I need to take my own advice, but maybe this new search filter will help you guys out a little bit. And this video was just really fun to make. It was nice to go through all the different terms. I knew there were a lot, but I didn't realize it until I researched this video. So like I said, I hope this video helps you guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing week. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna close off this video right here. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel to join my Gengar gang, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!